Today on Leelalicious, I'm showing you how to turn these bananas into delicious, healthy, and vegan ice cream. Of course, I'm talking about an ice cream, a delicious treat based on frozen bananas. First, let's talk about bananas and which ones are best for making ice cream. You may already have some bananas in your freezer. Overripe, mushy bananas, while super sweet, also have a very intense banana flavor, which would overpower any of the other flavors that we're going to add to our ice cream today. Instead, I recommend using any type of banana that is still mostly yellow. If they're mostly yellow with lots of brown spots, these will make sweeter ice cream, but again, the banana flavor will be more intense. And if banana is not actually your favorite, then that's probably not the kind you want. Instead, use bananas that have only very few brown spots or none at all. The ones that are completely yellow will be perfect to giving your ice cream that creamy texture we're looking for. You also don't want to go too far on the other side. So once you've picked your ideal banana ripeness, you want to peel them and place them in a sealable bag or container. Then add the banana into the freezer for at least 4 hours, better yet overnight. Or you can just leave them there and just pull as many as you need whenever you crave some ice cream. Now that we have our bananas figured out, let's move on to the recipes. I have 4 delicious ice cream recipes that I want to show you. All of the following recipes make 1 serving, but of course you can scale them up to make however many servings that you need. First up, we have strawberry ice cream. Take out 1 frozen banana and break it into chunks or slice it and add to a food processor. You also need 1 cup of frozen strawberries. Add them to the banana. Now close the food processor and turn it on. The strong blades will cut up the fruit, and at first it will look like a chopped fruit salad. The longer you process the frozen fruit, the smaller it gets cut up. It also melts a little bit and turns into this luscious, creamy texture that really is like ice cream. Stop the food processor as needed and scrape down the sides to incorporate any of the small fruit bits that may have jumped up the walls of the food processor. Then keep processing until you have one smooth and even texture. You can scoop out the ice cream and serve it right after processing. It will then have this delicious soft serve-like texture. If you like your frozen treats to have a firmer texture, you can transfer the ice cream mixture to a container and add it to a freezer for half an hour to an hour until it firms up more before you start scooping and serving. Next, we're making Nutella ice cream. Again, you need 1 frozen banana in chunks or slices that you add to a food processor. Also add 2 tablespoons of roasted hazelnuts and 1 tablespoon of cocoa powder. To round out the flavors, add a pinch of salt, a pinch of cinnamon, and just a dash of vanilla extract. Add the food processor lid, close it, and turn it on. Blend until everything is smooth and creamy. Stop the food processor and scrape down the sides with a spatula as needed. Once everything is completely smooth and creamy, you're ready to scoop up your Nutella ice cream. I like to top this with a few more chopped roasted hazelnuts or some grated chocolate. Delicious. Next up, we're making Piña Colada ice cream. This flavor variety requires a little bit of prep. You want to freeze 2 tablespoons of coconut milk in an ice cube tray at least 2 to 4 hours before making this recipe. Now to assemble, add 1 frozen banana in chunks or slices to a food processor, as well as a half cup of frozen pineapple chunks and the 2 tablespoons of frozen coconut milk cubes. Turn on your food processor and blend everything until it is completely smooth and creamy. The coconut milk cubes may take a little longer to break down, but just be patient, it will get there eventually. Again, you can serve it right away in this soft serve texture or freeze the mixture first before scooping into firmer ice cream. I like to serve this with a sprig of mint on the side to make it look like a fancy cocktail. And our final ice cream flavor for today is Mocha Crunch. Start by adding 1 frozen banana in chunks or slices to a food processor. Also add half a tablespoon of cocoa powder and a 1/4 teaspoon of instant espresso, or substitute with half a teaspoon of instant coffee granules. Then close the food processor and blend until smooth and creamy. But we're not done yet. Now we're adding 1 tablespoon of small pecan pieces. Close the lid again and now just pulse the food processor to incorporate the nuts, but you don't want to chop them too finely. We really want that crunch in our Mocha Crunch flavor. Scoop the ice cream into a serving bowl, top with a few more pecan pieces, some chocolate chips, and enjoy. A final note about ice cream, you don't necessarily need a food processor. It can also be done in a high-speed blender. It really needs to have a strong motor to be able to handle all this frozen fruit without liquid added. The best is if your blender has a tamper to really push down all the frozen bits into the blades to be able to turn it into smooth, creamy ice cream. Thank you for watching. Please let me know in the comments which flavor you would make first or which one you're making right now. I love to hear from you. Please also like and share this video, and I will see you next time.